The Ignosaurs, Flames of the Void. Origins. The Ignosaurs are a Salamander's successor chapter, created during the Ultima founding using the gene seed of Vulcan. Unlike their progenitors, who are bound to the volcanic world of Nocturne, the Ignosaurs have adopted a nomadic lifestyle among the stars. Home and fleet. The chapter's primary base of operations is their massive battle barge, the Eternal Forge. This ancient vessel serves as both their mobile fortress monastery and their primary means of deploying forces across the galaxy. Supporting the Eternal Forge is a small but formidable fleet of strike cruisers and escort ships, each named after legendary beasts of Nocturne's mythology. Combat doctrine. True to their Salamander's lineage, the Ignosaurs excel in close-quarters combat and favor the use of flame-based weaponry. Their preferred tactics include 1. Extensive use of flamethrowers and melter weapons. 2. Shock assault tactics utilizing Terminator and Aggressor squads. 3. Deployment of modified dreadnoughts equipped with multiple flame weapons. The chapter's battle cry, "By fire and steel, we forge victory," echoes their commitment to Vulcan's teachings and their aggressive combat style. Chapter culture. Despite their nomadic nature, the Ignosaurs maintain a strong connection to their Salamander's heritage. They continue to venerate Vulcan as their Primarch and adhere strictly to his tenets of protecting civilian life and valuing each battle brother. The chapter has developed unique traditions that blend their void-faring lifestyle with Promethean beliefs. The Great Forging, a ritual where aspirants must survive in the harsh environment of a ship's outer hull for days, testing both their resilience and ability to work together. Flame Keepers, veteran Marines tasked with maintaining the sacred flames brought from Nocturne, which burn eternally aboard the Eternal Forge. Notable figures. Chapter Master Zalkuv, the Void Smith. A veteran of countless wars, Zalkuv is known for his tactical acumen and his custom-forged artificer armor that incorporates both flame projectors and void-hardened plating. He's respected throughout the chapter for his unwavering dedication to Vulcan's principles and his ability to inspire hope even in the darkest corners of the galaxy. Captain Zavaus, Fireborn, commander of the Second Company, and Zalkuv's most trusted officer. Zavaus earned his epithet after surviving a plasma reactor meltdown, emerging with burns that cover much of his body. He now leads from the front, his scarred visage a testament to the chapter's resilience. Unique equipment, Dragon's Breath. Pattern, Flamer, a modified flamer that uses a specialized promethium mix, burning hotter and longer than standard Imperial flamer fuel. Void-forged armor, specially crafted power armor that offers enhanced protection against the rigors of void warfare and extreme temperatures. Current status. As of current year in 40K lore, the Ignosaurs continue to patrol the outer reaches of Imperial space, often coming to the aid of beleaguered worlds far from the Emperor's light. Their mobile nature allows them to respond quickly to threats, earning them a reputation as saviors among frontier worlds. However, the chapter's primary mission has evolved beyond mere defense of the Imperium. The Ignosaurs now traverse the galaxy in an endless crusade, searching for the lost relics of their Primarch, Vulcan. This quest is driven by their unwavering belief that by gathering these artifacts, they might herald Vulcan's prophesied return. This sacred duty has led the chapter to explore long-forgotten worlds, delve into ancient ruins, and brave the perils of uncharted space. The Ignosaurs' fleet, led by the formidable Eternal Forge, has been sighted in some of the most remote and dangerous regions of the galaxy, always in pursuit of clues that might lead them to another of Vulcan's legendary creations. Their search has not been without consequence. The chapter has found itself embroiled in conflicts with Xenos races, Chaos cults, and even other Imperial factions in their relentless pursuit. Yet they persist, driven by faith in their Primarch, and the hope that each relic recovered brings them one step closer to reuniting with their Gene Father. This mission has added a new dimension to the chapter's identity, blending their role as protectors with that of seekers and scholars. Many Battle Brothers now train not only in the arts of war, but also in archaeology, Xenos languages, and ancient lore, all in service of their ultimate goal. Chapter Master Zalkuv has declared that the Ignisaurs will not rest until all of Vulkan's relics are found, and their Primarch walks among them once more, ready to lead the Imperium into a new age of fire and rebirth. Chapter Symbol. The Ignisaur's chapter symbol is a powerful and evocative image, the skull of a mighty bull. This symbol is steeped in chapter lore and is believed to have a direct connection to their revered Primarch, Vulkan. According to chapter tradition, this bull was a legendary creature once encountered and named by Vulkan himself during his travels. The exact nature of this encounter and the world where it took place have been lost to time, but the symbolism remains potent. The bull's skull represents several key aspects of the chapter's identity. 1. Strength. The bull, known for its raw power and endurance, embodies the physical might of the Ignisaurs. 2. Determination. Like a charging bull, the Ignisaurs are relentless in pursuit of their goals, whether in battle or in their quest for Vulkan's relics. 3. Legacy. The connection to Vulkan through this symbol serves as a constant reminder of their heritage and purpose. 4. Resilience. The enduring nature of the skull itself symbolizes the chapter's ability to withstand hardship and emerge unbroken. The chapter symbol is typically rendered in a burnished gold or deep bronze color, often set against the dark green background of their armor. This color scheme evokes both the fiery forges of their salamander's lineage and the ancient nature of their quest. Color scheme. The Ignisaurs primarily wear armor of a deep forest green color, reminiscent of their salamander's progenitors, but darker to blend better with the shadows of void warfare. This is often accented with gold or bronze trim, especially on veterans and officers. Flame motifs in vibrant oranges and reds are common personal embellishments, particularly on shoulder pads and knee plates. Chapter, Organization and Auxiliary Forces. Astartes structure. The Ignisaurs broadly adhere to the organizational structure laid out in the Codex Astartes, with 10 companies of space marines. However, their nomadic, fleet-based nature necessitates some adaptations to this structure. Auxiliary units. A unique aspect of the Ignisaurs organization is their extensive use of human auxiliary units. These forces consist of 2 main groups. 1. Rescued allies. Many of these auxiliaries are individuals or groups that the Ignisaurs have saved during their travels and battles across the galaxy. Grateful for their rescue and inspired by the chapter's valor, these individuals swear allegiance to the Ignisaurs, choosing to serve alongside them rather than be repatriated to their original homes. 2. Volunteer faithful. The growing legend of the Ignisaurs has drawn many to seek them out voluntarily. These are often skilled individuals from various Imperial worlds who hope to gain the Emperor's favor by assisting in the sacred quest for Vulkan's relics. They bring a wide range of skills, from void warfare expertise to scholarly knowledge of ancient lore. These auxiliary units fulfill various roles within the chapter's fleet: crew members for ships, support staff for logistics and maintenance, scout units for initial planetary reconnaissance, support troops in ground combat operations, researchers and analysts for relic hunting missions. The Ignisaurs treat their human auxiliaries with respect, viewing them as valuable allies in their sacred mission. This attitude reflects the chapter's adherence to Vulcan's teachings about valuing human life and working alongside the common people of the Imperium. Integration and training. While kept separate from the main Astartes forces in terms of combat roles, auxiliary units receive rigorous training to operate effectively alongside the Space Marines. This includes basic combat training, void warfare tactics, emergency protocols for various scenarios, fundamental education on the Emperor, the Imperium, and the chapter's history. Some exceptional individuals from the auxiliary units may even be considered for elevation to aspirant status should they meet the stringent requirements and prove worthy of becoming Astartes. Chain of command. Auxiliary units are typically led by their own officers, but ultimately answer to the Astartes command structure. Each company has a designated Astartes liaison officer who oversees the auxiliary units attached to that company, ensuring smooth integration and effective use of these valuable human resources. Elite units, the Drake Knights. Among the Ignisor's ranks stands an elite cadre known as the Drake Knights. This small but highly specialized group serves a crucial role within the chapter. 1. Primary duties: guarding the chapter's holy scriptures, protecting any relics of Vulcan discovered during the chapter's quests, serving as the ultimate protectors of the chapter's spiritual and historical legacy. 2. Command structure. While the Drake Knights follow the same general rules and customs as the rest of the chapter, they operate under the direct command of the chapter chaplain. This unique command structure emphasizes the spiritual importance of their role and ensures that the guardianship of relics and scriptures is always aligned with the chapter's religious and philosophical principles. 3rd, selection and training. Members are chosen from the most devout and skilled warriors within the chapter. Candidates undergo rigorous additional training focusing on advanced close quarters combat, relic authentication and handling, resistance to psychic and chaotic influence, deeper study of chapter lore, and Vulcan's teachings. 4. Equipment. The Drake Knights are equipped with the finest arms and armor the chapter can provide. Their war gear often includes relic weapons and artifacts, befitting their status as guardians of the chapter's most precious possessions. 5th, deployment. Drake Knights are typically stationed aboard the Eternal Forge near the chapter's reliquary. During missions specifically related to relic retrieval or defense of sacred sites, small teams of Drake Knights may be deployed alongside regular battle brothers. 6. Symbolism. The Drake Knights bear a unique heraldic symbol, a stylized drake, a creature from Nocturne's mythology, intertwined with a flaming sword. This symbol represents their dual role as both guardians, the drake, and warriors, the sword, in service of the chapter's spiritual mission. The existence of the Drake Knights underscores the Ignisor's commitment to their quest for Vulcan's relics and the preservation of their spiritual heritage. These warriors embody the chapter's dedication to safeguarding the physical and metaphysical legacy of their primarch, equipment and appearance. The Drake Knights are equipped with the finest arms and armor the chapter can provide. Their war gear often includes relic weapons and artifacts, befitting their status as guardians of the chapter's most precious possessions. Distinctive armor. The armor of the Drake Knights is crafted to resemble that of ancient mythical knights of old Terra. Their power armor is adorned with flowing robes, typically in deep, rich colors that complement the chapter's green. Each knight wears a hood, adding an air of mystery and reverence to their appearance. Shields. Drake Knights carry large, ornate shields, each a masterpiece of craftsmanship. These shields bear intricate engravings depicting scenes from chapter history, Vulcan's legends, or symbols of the Promethean cult. shields serve both as formidable defensive tools and as mobile reliquaries, sometimes incorporating small fragments of recovered artifacts or blessed materials within their construction. This unique appearance sets the Drake Knights apart visually, emphasizing their role as guardians of tradition and relics, while also invoking the imagery of ancient protectors from Terran legends. The Ignosaurs, like all Space Marine chapters, hold their spiritual traditions in high regard. However, their nomadic lifestyle and quest for Vulcan's relics have shaped unique customs and roles within their spiritual hierarchy. The role of chaplain. Chaplains in the Ignosaur chapter serve not only as spiritual leaders, but also as keepers of lore and guardians of the chapter's quest. They are responsible for maintaining the chapter's faith, preserving their traditions, and interpreting signs that might lead to Vulcan's relics. Key aspects of the Ignosaur chaplains include 1. Living quarters. Ignosaur chaplains maintain solitary living spaces aboard their ships. These quarters are designed with two key areas: a serene, private area for meditation and study, a larger space capable of hosting sermons for battle brothers or small groups. Second, reliquary access. Chaplains have unrestricted access to the chapter's reliquary, where they study and protect recovered artifacts. 3. Scholarly pursuits. Much of a chaplain's time is devoted to poring over ancient tomes, deciphering clues, and correlating data that might lead to new discoveries in their quest. 4th, spiritual guidance. Regular sermons and one-on-one counseling sessions help maintain the chapter's spiritual health during long voyages through the void. Company. Chaplain Sir Dagoon. One of the most respected figures in the chapter is Sir Dagoon, the veteran chaplain of considerable renown. Key details about Sir Dagoon include 1. Background. A veteran of countless battles, Sir Dagoon has earned his position through unwavering faith and strict adherence to the chapter's rites and scriptures. Second, reputation. He is highly respected throughout the chapter for his wisdom, combat prowess, and deep understanding of both Imperial and Promethean theology. Third role. As a senior chaplain, Sir Dagoon not only tends to the spiritual needs of his assigned company, but also plays a crucial role in training junior chaplains and advising the chapter master on spiritual matters. Fourth, notable achievements. Led the recovery of the Torch of Nocturne, a relic flamer believed to have been crafted by Vulcan himself. Authored Flames of Faith, a treatise on the intersection of Promethean cult teachings and the Imperial Creed, widely read among the chapter's battle brothers. 5. Combat style. Despite his scholarly pursuits, Sir Dagoon is a fearsome warrior, known for wielding a master-crafted Crozius Arcanum that burns with unnatural fire, said to be blessed by the spirit of Vulcan. The Dagoon Vigil. In honor of Sir Dagoon's contributions, the chapter has instituted a tradition known as the Dagoon Vigil. Once every standard year, battle brothers gather in small groups to participate in a day-long vigil. During this time, they reflect on their personal quests, share stories of their searches for Vulcan's relics, and renew their oaths to the chapter and the Emperor. This tradition embodies the Ignosaurs' commitment to their spiritual path and their never-ending quest, inspired by the dedication of leaders like Sir Dagoon. Dreadnoughts and honoring the fallen. The Ignosaurs, like many Space Marine chapters, revere their dreadnoughts as living embodiments of their history and martial prowess. However, their unique circumstances and values have led to distinctive practices surrounding these ancient warriors. Scarcity and value 1. Limited numbers. Due to their nomadic, fleet-based nature, the Ignosaurs possess few dreadnoughts. The resources and technology required to create and maintain these walking fortresses are scarce among their flotilla. 2. Precious assets. Each dreadnought is viewed not just as a powerful war machine, but as a priceless repository of experience and wisdom. They are deployed judiciously, their actions often turning the tide in the most crucial battles. The choice of fate. Unlike many chapters in the Imperium, the Ignisaurs have instituted a unique practice regarding the interment of warriors into dreadnoughts. 1. Warrior's choice. Every Space Marine of the chapter, upon full initiation, is given the opportunity to declare their preference, whether they wish to be interred in a dreadnought or laid to rest in the halls of honor, should they fall in battle. 2. Timing of decision. At initiation, warriors make an initial choice upon becoming full battle brothers. At time of death, near death. If possible, warriors are given a final opportunity to confirm or change their decision when faced with mortal injury. 3rd, respect for autonomy. This practice reflects the chapter's deep respect for the individual will of their battle brothers, even in death. 4th, psychological preparation. This choice allows Marines to mentally prepare for the possibility of dreadnought interment throughout their service, potentially easing the psychological transition. The Halls of Honor. For those who choose not to become dreadnoughts, or when dreadnought interment is not possible. 1. Location. A dedicated section of the chapter's flagship, the Eternal Forge, houses the Halls of Honor. 2. Memorials. Each fallen warrior is commemorated with a small shrine containing their progenoid glands, if recovered, a record of their deeds, and a personal artifact. 3rd Vigils. Battle brothers often visit the halls to pay respects, seek guidance, and draw inspiration from the legends of the past. Notable Dreadnoughts 1. Ancient Pyrrhus, the Undying Flame. The oldest dreadnought in the chapter, Pyrrhus has served for over 2 millennia. His wisdom is highly valued, especially in matters relating to the chapter's quest for Vulcan's relics. 2nd, Venerable Ignis Voidwalker. A more recent addition to the dreadnought ranks, Ignis is known for his expertise in void warfare, often providing crucial tactical insights during fleet engagements. This approach to dreadnoughts and honoring the fallen reflects the Ignisaurs' values of individual choice, resourcefulness, and deep respect for their warrior sacrifices. It also adds a unique element to their chapter culture, setting them apart from more traditional chapters of the Adeptus Astartes. Elite Forces, Terminators. The Ignisaurs, true to their Salamander's lineage, place great emphasis on their Terminator squads. These elite warriors, clad in tactical dreadnought armor, form the chapter's most formidable heavy assault units. Appearance and equipment. Ignisaur Terminators are a sight to behold on the battlefield. 1. Size. Even among Space Marines, Ignisaur Terminators are notably large, their imposing stature further enhanced by their bulky Terminator armor. 2nd Armor. Their Terminator armor bears the chapter's colors and insignia, often adorned with flame motifs and draconic imagery. 3rd, Weaponry. Ignisaur Terminators are equipped with an array of devastating weapons, tailored for both long-range suppression and devastating close-quarters combat. Heavy Flamers, reflecting the chapter's preference for flame weapons. Heavy Assault Cannons, providing sustained high-volume fire support. Cyclone Missile Launchers, offering additional long-range striking capability. Power Fists and Claws, for crushing enemies in close combat. Shield, for protection in both close quarters as well as small arms fire. Tactical Role. Ignisaur Terminators serve multiple crucial roles within the chapter's combat doctrine. 1. Spearhead Assaults. Often deployed via teleportation, they lead devastating attacks on enemy strong points. Second Zone Denial. Their heavy weapons make them ideal for holding key positions and denying areas to the enemy. 3rd, Boarding Actions. Their durability and close-quarters prowess make them invaluable in ship-to-ship combat, a frequent occurrence in void warfare. Fourth, relic recovery. Terminators often accompany missions focused on recovering Vulcan's relics, providing heavy support in potentially hostile environments. Notable customs. 1. The Forge's finest. Becoming a Terminator is seen as a great honor. Aspirants must undergo the Trial of the Anvil, a grueling series of tests of strength, endurance, and tactical acumen. Second weapon. Blessing. Before each deployment, Terminator squads gather for a ritual blessing of their weapons, led by a tech marine or chaplain, invoking the spirit of Vulcan. 3. The Terminator's Oath. Upon induction, new Terminators swear an additional oath to be the chapter's immovable bulwark and unstoppable force. Renowned Squads 1. The Dragon Scales, a veteran Terminator squad known for their unbreakable defense. They once held a critical position for 3 days against a Tyranid swarm. 2. Vulcan's Fist, an assault-focused squad that specializes in teleportation strikes. They're often the first into the fray, their heavy flamers clearing the way for the rest of the chapter. The Ignisor's Terminators embody the chapter's ideals of strength, resilience, and overwhelming firepower. Their presence on the battlefield often marks the turning point of an engagement as they bring the full fury of the chapter to bear against the enemies of the Imperium. Specialized combat units. While the Ignisors maintain traditional Space Marine Company structures, they have also developed specialized units to address the unique challenges of their nomadic lifestyle and quest for Vulcan's relics. Among these, one unit stands out for its mobility and striking power. Jump Pack Intercessors, the Falling Embers. The Ignisors maintain a small but elite cadre of Jump Pack-equipped Intercessor Marines, unofficially known as the Falling Embers. This innovative unit combines the versatility of Primaris Marines with the mobility of Jump Pack-equipped assault troops. Key characteristics include 1. Composition. Small in number due to limited resources, typically comprising 1 or 2 squads per battle company. 2. Equipment. Modified Mark 10 power armor fitted with jump packs, bolt rifles for ranged engagement, close combat weapons for melee, often power swords or chain swords. 3. Tactical role. Rapid response. Quickly reinforce threatened areas or exploit sudden weaknesses in enemy lines. Objective seizure. Swiftly capture and hold key positions ahead of the main force. Hit and run attacks. Conduct lightning raids on enemy supply lines or command structures. 4th, deployment philosophy. Used sparingly. Due to their limited numbers, these squads are deployed only when their unique capabilities are deemed crucial to mission success. Maximum efficiency. When deployed, they are used to their fullest potential, often turning the tide of battle through precisely timed interventions. 5. Training. Cross-training. Members rotate through regular intercessor squads to maintain broader tactical awareness. Specialized drills. Regular exercises in zero-gravity and variable gravity environments to maximize their effectiveness in void warfare. 6. Notable achievements. Relic retrieval on Ghoul Star's frontier. A squad of Falling Embers successfully extracted a suspected Vulcan artifact from a Xenos temple complex, evading hostile forces through superior mobility. Defense of Void Station. Prometheus. During a surprise attack, the Falling Embers held off waves of heretic Astartes long enough for reinforcements to arrive, saving thousands of civilian lives. Combat Doctrine. Favor close quarters. Combat. The Falling Embers excel in confined spaces such as ship corridors, urban environments, and dense terrain. Aggressive engagement. They prefer to close with the enemy rapidly, using their jump packs to overcome obstacles and catch foes off guard. Melee specialists. Each squad member is rigorously trained in close combat techniques, making them lethal in hand-to-hand fighting. Appearance and heraldry. Base colors. The Falling Embers wear armor painted in the chapter's signature deep greens and bronzes, maintaining a visual link to their battle brothers. Distinctive additions. Bright green accents are applied in strategic locations, such as on jump packs, helmet stripes, or shoulder trim. Gold detailing is used for emblems, honors, and decorative elements. Tactical purpose. The inclusion of brighter colors serves a dual purpose. Distraction. The flashes of bright green and gold can momentarily draw an opponent's eye, potentially creating a split-second advantage in close combat. Disorientation. During rapid jump pack maneuvers, the mix of dark and bright colors can make it difficult for enemies to track individual Marines or judge their exact position and movement. Symbolic meaning. The bright greens represent the burning heart of Nocturne's forges, while the gold symbolizes the relics of Vulcan they seek. Customization. Each Marine is encouraged to add personal touches to their armor within the prescribed color scheme, fostering individuality and recognition among squad mates. This unique color scheme not only sets the Falling Embers apart visually, but also serves a practical combat purpose, enhancing their effectiveness in their preferred close-quarters engagements. It's a testament to the Ignisor's innovative approach, blending tradition, tactical consideration, and symbolic meaning in their chapter heraldry. The Jump Pack Intercessors represent the Ignisor's ability to innovate within the constraints of their resources. Their existence showcases the chapter's commitment to tactical flexibility and their willingness to adapt Adeptus Astartes' doctrine to suit their unique needs and mission parameters.